Hey, Project Fam. If you know what these are, yes, those are VHS tapes, you'll know that there's a ton of memories on these tapes. My project today is to show you how to get the memories off these VHS tapes and turn them into digital memories. First thing you're going to need is a VHS player. Since I no longer had a working VHS player, I had to go to Facebook Marketplace and find me a player. So big shout out to Shana. I found her on Facebook Marketplace. She said her mom had like 5 VCRs and she was so gracious enough to sell me one. So thank you and big shout out to Shana. The next thing you're going to need is a video conversion suite. So I found this one on Amazon. This was not the first one I purchased, probably the most expensive one I purchased. The other one I purchased was like $30. It did not work on my computer. I don't recommend them. I'm not even going to put it in my video. On the other hand, this video conversion suite cost actually $69 because I only needed the one for PC and I highly recommend it. So really, those are the only two things you need to convert memories from VHS to your computer. So before I get into this project, I want to tell you a little bit more about the channel in general. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I do a lot with projects. It's not even about plants or cars or just building things around the house. It's not about that. It's just about taking projects that might seem somewhat difficult and making them very simple and showing you that you can do it as well. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to this channel and share. Did I say share? I meant share. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this video. So step 1 is to find a VCR. Step 2 is to purchase the conversion software. Step 3 is to connect the video conversion suite to the VCR and your computer. So here I am taking the conversion suite out of the box. They give you everything you need. So they give you instructions and a code for Mac and PC. I only need the one for PC because I do not have a Mac. So the PC is blue and I'm hiding my code that they give me. And they give you instructions, and I always say read the instructions. They pay these people a lot of money to write instructions. The least you could do is to read it. So here are the cables. So first things first, I'm going to connect the 3 cables to the box. That's the video box. That's what we'll call it, vid box. And then we will connect the USB to the box right there next to the red RCA jack. Then next we will connect the other side of the vid box. See those cables? Those 3 RCA jacks will need to be connected to the back of the VCR. Very important here, you have input and outputs. You have aux in and aux out. We want aux out, which means I want to record the image coming from the VCR out of the VCR. And also very important, when you're purchasing your VCR, make sure it has 3 RCA jacks, a red, a white, and a yellow. So the red and white is just for audio, left and right, almost like speakers. And the yellow is the video output. So after connecting your 3 wires, your 3 red, white, and yellow wires to the back of the VCR, the next thing you want to do is to take this USB and connect it to your computer. So you want to look for a jack on the front of your computer or the rear of the computer. Now, although this is shaped like a disc, it's not a disc, but it contains 2 important pieces of information. Number 1 is the title, Video Conversion for PC. Remember that, video conversion for PC. The second thing you want to take note is the license and product key. My license and product key starts with VBPA, and I covered the rest of it purposely with a pen so y'all wouldn't borrow my license and product key. And actually there is 3 things that you're going to need from this. The third thing is you're going to need the website where you're going to download the software. And here it is, vidbox.company/downloads.com. The next thing you'll do is just go to your computer, open up a fresh browser like Google or whatever you use, and type in vidbox.company/downloads. That takes you directly to their website. And remember I said video conversion for PC is important on that label, because if you download the wrong software, it will not work. Video conversion for PC is what you want to download. And there you can see in the bottom left, it's downloading. Now I am going to open it. English. All right, and then read through these prompts. I'll click next. Read the license agreement. I accept. Next. And I'm going to keep it in the same folder. So just go to next. It's going to say, do you want to put here? Yep, accessory here. Go for it. Next. Install. If this is your first time installing software, then I probably should have gone slower, but hopefully it's not. All right, I'm going to keep it in the same drive there and just go install. This is pretty much automated. It's a script that's running. So if you are doing this real time, feel free to pause the video as you're going through the steps. It's asking me if I want to upgrade device. It might ask if you want to install. Definitely you want to install or upgrade, and I will click OK. And believe it or not, this actually took a little while. So let's speed this up a little bit. Yes, I did speed this up. It took a while. Then it says result success. Okay. Yep. Do you want to restart your PC? Yes, I want to restart now. And then once you restart, this is my home screen when I start. You want to open this program somehow. So I don't see an icon was installed, and I'm actually using Windows 11 right now. So just go in and type vidbox, and then it'll ask you for the key. And again, the key is on that label that we had. Remember, my key started with VP, VB, PAG, and you just keep typing your information. I will blur out some of this information. If I forget, hey, there's another product key on the web. And after you type that in, if you typed it in correctly, it'll say yes, and then we'll click easy mode. And if you notice, there are a couple other modes for you to choose from. I'm just going to choose easy mode, and then it realizes that my vidbox is not plugged in. I forgot to plug in the USB. So what I did was I plugged in the USB, and it immediately noticed that it was plugged in. And now it's asking me what type of cable do I have. So the red, white, and yellow cable I supplied that we spoke about earlier, those are RCA jacks. So we're using the combination of VCR and RCA jack. That is perfect. We go next. Now it's going to ask you, how long should the recording be? Well, I don't know. So I will drag it out to 3 hours, and I'm going to keep the output, the video that we're saving, in the same location that they're saving it to. and I'll click next. So let's change the name of the video. And sometimes you'll write things on tapes, especially if they're home videos. In this case, the name is June 2000. So I will call it kind of whatever on the tape, just so I know what's going on. I will change the video aspect ratio to 16:9, give it a wide format. And then I'll go to my VCR and I'll turn it on. And as you can see, mine says stop. So I'll go and I'll press play on the VCR. And there you will see whatever is on the tape. And when you click record, when you press record, it will record whatever is playing on the VCR. So I actually press the record first, and then I press play to make sure that I record more information, because you can always edit what's recording. And then when you're done, you click stop, and it'll say, do you want to save it? And you'll say yes. And you'll go to convert to MP4. And over here, if I'm taking the time to save these precious memories, I'm going to give it the best resolution. So I'll drop it all the way down to 1024 by 768. And I want the video quality to be best. So it will take up a little bit more space. Instead of 5 megabytes, it'll take up 8 megabytes. I'm taking the time. I'm going to do it once. If anything, I'll just buy more storage. And you convert the file by pressing the disk down below. Then I went to the output folder to find what I just saved. And again, this is Windows 11. So it's saved in videos and video conversion for PC. And I clicked on convert MP4, and there's the video. So we're all done. And I'm playing the video. This is the video that we converted from that VHS. It is now saved on our computer for you to cherish for years to come. Thanks for watching the video. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments.